Entering the arena first are graduates carrying gonfalons. Representing the two schools from the IRA A. Fulton Schools of Engineering graduating at this ceremony. They are led by Cody Van Cleve, System Engineers graduate and Impact Award recipient, carrying the Fulton Schools of Engineering gonfalon. Please be seated.
Living and growing up here in the Valley, I had no idea what Michael was talking about the growth and the vision of this great university and this great engineering college. Today you look around and you see the fruits of our labor all over the Valley. You see homes being built, you see people having jobs, you're seeing families being raised, you're seeing second generations now coming back to our university. It's just, it's very exciting to the Fulton family.
We are the innovators of tomorrow. Because of engineers, we won't have the devices that we have today or the devices of the future. So because engineering exists and like the concept of engineering exists, we create the new technologies that like help build a better tomorrow.
Engineering is awesome because of the way that it teaches you to think, the way that it inspires a problem-solving attitude in the people who study it. That is, the whole community of engineering seems to have that similar mindset of wanting to solve problems that exist in the world today, and I think that's really neat.
They give us this wonderful foundation of, you've made it into Fulton, now prove it, that you are what you say you are, that you can create things, and ASU gives you all that opportunity right there.
It's amazing what we have achieved, but there are still things to get done. There are still problems to be solved and questions to be answered, and that's what pushes me, that's what moves me, the never-ending nature of progress.
I've been so amazed by the work we can get done when we work together. If I'm with my group of teammates in my cohort, then when we get together and we work at Hayden Library, we can work all night and we'll achieve so many things and get so much done. I really know that everyone is going to achieve amazing things when we graduate because I've seen it firsthand.
Going to school doesn't mean only like going to school for classes. It means also like having a connection and a lot of opportunities, and that's what Fulton School provides to us.
That's what I love about Fulton School, that every engineer, being computer science, computer engineer, civil engineer, everyone has something new to contribute in society innovation.
When I see people work really hard at what they want and being able to achieve it, or even not being able to achieve it but knowing that they did their best, that's a huge inspiration to me. Being able to be vulnerable and courageous and brave and do all those things really inspires me. My mom actually kind of instilled that in me. She taught me that sometimes work isn't always fun, but a lot of the times the result is.
Seeing who I was freshman year and seeing who I am now, it's such a big difference. I've grown much more confident, obviously more knowledgeable. I can actually go out into the world and do something, have a career, and also some of the other skills outside of that, just getting to meet people and all of those interpersonal skills that I've gained along the way.
It just felt right. I got the chance to do research, to do some networking, connect to people, to visit some lab, get my eyes open, and I really enjoyed it.
There's been so many people that have been there to support me, and I definitely know that I wouldn't be where I am today without all those people that have touched my life.
My experience here in ASU is that I got to meet a lot of different kinds of people that teach me different kinds of new things, and also helps me knowing that even though we came from different places, we can share the same degree of enthusiasm and passion about our study of film.
ASU gave me more than just a degree. I think it was really the friends I made, the conferences I was able to attend, and the professional network I built here that made the college experience so fulfilling and so memorable. And I'm really thankful for that.
It has been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me, at least, because I would not trade these 4 years for anything. The experiences I've had here at ASU, being able to live on campus all 4 years has especially made a huge difference as well. And I just am sad to leave it all behind here in a few weeks.
Our ceremony officially begins with the placement of the sacred ceremonial lightsaber, which dates back in Fulton School's lore to the time of the slide rule. Performing this ritual, substituting for Vice Dean James Colafolo, who was transported across the universe last week and cannot be here, is the Dean of the Ira A. Fulton Schools of Engineering, Kyle Squires.
Thank you. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to our spring convocation and welcome to our Fulton Schools of Engineering class of 2018. I have one question. Who wants to graduate? Outstanding. We're here to serve. So, before we kick off the ceremonies and hear from our speakers, just a couple of thoughts to reflect on. We are coming from a large university. ASU and the Fulton Schools means you're graduating from a large place, a large college, and what does that mean? It means opportunity. And I think if we reflect on the opportunities that you've been provided over the past 4 years, 5 years, maybe beyond, that's what's basically provided you the competitive advantage. It's the best time ever to be a builder, a technologist, a scientist, an engineer. What we're doing, it's working. Companies are coming here. They're coming here to hire you. Whatever your path will be in graduate school, in a national laboratory, in an industry, starting a company, it's the skills and tools that you've developed here that matter. Now, coming from ASU also means that we set records. This spring, we're graduating nearly 2,900 students. That's the most ever spring graduates. And for the entire academic year, we'll be over 4,000 graduates, another record. And these graduates come from around the country and around the world, drawn by our programs, experiences, and faculty. Now, for our undergraduates, it's been the Fulton difference. All of the opportunities that we create for our students to grow outside the classroom, and through the process of learning, doing, designing, and building, the Fulton difference becomes you, our graduates, our competitive advantage. Now, companies do continue to come to the Valley, to the Fulton Schools, because they want to partner with us. They know we produce the knowledge that they value and that we're great partners. And fundamentally, we produce fantastic talent. Again, our graduates that we celebrate today. Now, at the graduate level, the Fulton Schools is about the advanced coursework that makes you a master learner of your discipline and a leader in research, performed at the highest levels, convincing your peers why new knowledge matters and setting the future direction of the field. Now, at the core of advancing all of our students at all levels are our faculty, generators of that knowledge, ideas, transmitting that to our students, and turning out fantastic graduates. Now, hopefully along the way, you've come to realize that it's the path that you take, that it's your journey that is special. The experiences, the people that you meet, all creating the person, the engineer, builder, technologist that you are, helping you to form new ideas about whatever will be your next great adventure. Now, graduating does culminate one part of your journey. Our graduates follow many paths to arrive at this moment, and we should reflect on the many who helped us get here, the support of so many that has been critical, and also important to take a few minutes to thank those with us today and online who've been instrumental in helping you reach this stage. So, first, I would like to ask all of the parents and grandparents of our students to please stand so that we can salute you. So thank you so much for letting us be a part of their lives. Now, next, will the spouses, significant others, and children who are here today please stand? We thank you as well. You kept them grounded. You may have supported them during their education. You probably reminded them that being a professional student was not a viable career option. Thank you for supporting and motivating our students. Next, will the friends, siblings, boyfriends, and girlfriends of our graduates please stand? You were the distractions. You are the ones who have encouraged our students to blow off studying for an evening out, the reason for the poor grade on the homework or quiz, the ones who tried to convince them to change their major. However, you also helped balance our students' genetic predisposition toward being socially challenged, and we thank you for that. Next, will the K-12 teachers and community college faculty present here today please stand? Now, it is a fact that our students are here because of you or one of your colleagues. Thank you for helping spark the motivation of a student to continue their education and pursue engineering or another STEM field. Next, will the alumni of the Fulton Schools of Engineering in any of its iterations or names please stand and be recognized? For the past 50 years, we've grown the ranks of engineers, builders, and technical professionals by more than 56,000. I hope you give the newest members of the Fulton alumni family a warm welcome and thank you. Finally, will the faculty, staff, and volunteers of the Fulton Schools of Engineering please stand? So it really is the people that make this a special place, the journey of discovery and learning made possible by our amazing faculty and staff, so thank you for supporting our students. So now, as we transition through the ceremony and onto our speakers, I am today getting some help from a VIP host. She's well known to many of you and may have helped you with directions, kept track of your calendar, or even answered some homework questions. We're going to use her throughout the ceremony. She's great at playing games and telling jokes. Of course, I'm talking about Alexa. Please help me welcome Alexa.
Hello, Dean Squires. How may I help you?
Alexa, what's next on the agenda?
Representing the Fulton Engineering Alumni Chapter is Dr. Teresa Clement, Materials Science and Engineering Alumni and our Engineering Alumni Chapter President. She is a Strategic Technology Director for Internal Research and Development at Raytheon, as well as an expert in 3D printing, additive manufacturing, and advanced carbon nanotechnologies. Teresa is a strong advocate for our more than 56,000 alumni. She is also a scholarship donor and very visible through her involvement with student organizations, as well as attending E2 and our many on-campus events and activities.
Thank you so much for allowing me a couple of minutes to speak to you today. Dear friends, graduates, look at your gowns. You've made it, and you're now alumni. So I represent the over 56,000 engineering alumni who are ready to congratulate you, and we really gladly welcome you into our alumni ranks. And so now, your job as alumni of this most innovative and most distinguished engineering program in the New American University, I've really only got one tip for you. You've got to be ready for change. So at this time and in this place, especially as technologists, you have an important role to play, and things will change. So you need to be ready, be adaptable, be agile, and engineer the change that you see and that you want to see in the world. So change. I've got a really good example, and it was mentioned just a moment ago as all the alums stood up. Do you know what the College of Engineering and Applied Sciences is? Anybody? Yeah, I know what that is. You should all know if you went to E2 camp. Man, this was a Jeopardy question. It's what the engineering schools was called before it was called the Fulton Schools of Engineering. And if I'm honest, you know, a significant change happened when our school was named for the Fulton family. And it was made possible by not only a generous donation from that family, but more importantly, a major commitment to this university and to this school that I hadn't seen before. So Ira, thank you from the alums, and I'm sure from the students as well. That commitment and that investment actually changed the school's trajectory forever. And as you know from your physics classes, you change that trajectory a little bit now, and you're going to see huge change in the future, not only in where you end up physically, but in the impact that you will have wherever you do end up. So your challenge is to be able to roll with that change, to drive that change, and I know that you can do it because you have already demonstrated to me that you're practiced change agents. I've seen it. Alumni come back to campus, and hopefully you've seen us in many of your activities, your Fury projects, your research projects, the EPICS projects. If you got a scholarship, hopefully we were able to give you that scholarship. The student organizations and involvement that you had, we see that you are the change agents for our future, and we are so excited about where you're going. So you're going to be globally influential, and what I really want to ask of you is that as you leave, please stay engaged. Make sure that you stay in touch with your alma mater and pay that forward, right? So remember that it was this school and these friends and these faculty that got you to where you are today, and make sure that you remember us and come back. Even if it's just joining us in the online world, LinkedIn, Facebook, yada, yada, do that. And if you can, come back. Because we hold networking mixers for alums with students. We also do career fairs. We all come back for homecoming whenever we can. It's super exciting. But then the E2 camp is your chance to meet the next generation of engineers. And if you want to come back to E2 camp or any other activity on campus, come back with the alumni. So in that regard, I just have two actions. Number one, you're doing it today. I love it. Wear your maroon and gold really proudly. And then number two, make sure that you get connected, right? If you get tired during the ceremony, find me now. If not, do it after the fact. That's great. But be connected. Don't forget us. Come on back. And really, congratulations to the class of 2018. We're so happy to welcome you to the alumni.
Thank you, Teresa. And good job so far by Alexa. We'll keep trying that. So Alexa, could you please introduce the next speaker?
It is my pleasure to introduce Barry Castro. She is graduating with a degree in industrial engineering. During her time at ASU, she has been president of Mays Latinos in Science and Engineering, an undergraduate teaching assistant, and has volunteered with the Si Se Puede Foundation. She has worked for leading tech companies including Intel and Orbital ATK. After graduation, she plans to stay at ASU to obtain her master's degree through the 4+1 program and has accepted a graduate internship at Intel Corporation.
Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, and the graduating class of 2018. My name is Berenice, but I go by Barry. I'm from Nogales, Arizona. It's a small border town south of Tucson. So this border town is also known as Ambos Nogales, which means both Nogales. And growing up there, you really get to know the meaning of that. Both Nogales, both countries, both cultures. That's the essence of what I've come to know as a Mexican American. President George Washington once said, "I had always hoped that this land might become a safe and agreeable asylum to the virtuous and persecuted part of mankind, to whatever nation they might belong. And in light of what's happening in today's current events, I hope we can guide ourselves back to what our founding fathers wanted for this country. I hope we can approach every situation I hope we can approach every decision with kindness in our hearts, especially for those that are different. We can always learn something from people with different perspectives, different backgrounds, different stories. The little things make a world of a difference. It's not our job to play judge and jury to determine who is worthy of our kindness and who is not. Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. I recently read a story on Reddit. It's from a college student named Tom. So Tom sat in the same seat in class every day. Then a foreign student started sitting next to Tom, and every day this foreign student put his stuff on Tom's desk. Every single time Tom walks into class, this guy says, "Ah, Tom, you here, okay," and starts frantically clearing the desk of his belongings. Tom was always annoyed with this guy, thinking, "Dude, you know I sit in this seat every day. Why are you always putting your stuff here?" But then one day, towards the end of the semester, Tom's late to class along with another student. As this other student tries to sit down in Tom's seat, the foreign guy stops him and says, "I'm sorry, my good friend Thomas sits here." That's when Tom realizes that the student was simply saving him a seat and trying to be his friend. Tom decides to invite the guy to lunch, and he learns that the foreign guy moved to the US from the Middle East to pursue a college education in America. Many immigrants pursue an education in the US. That's part of the American dream. And I think that growing up in an immigrant family, you appreciate far more than the average American. As a child, I lived in the Mexican side of Nogales. I would see the disrepair of the schools near where I lived. My parents wanted something better for my brother and I, so they enrolled us in school in our counterpart, Nogales. This meant living in one country and going to school in another. This is not an uncommon thing for border town living. If you had to get up 2 to 3 hours earlier to cross the border from Mexico to the US for a better education, you did it. That was a constant reminder of the privilege that it is to attend school in the US. I was raised to believe that education was a privilege, and you did what you could to deserve that privilege. As a first-generation college student, I feel blessed to be able to have this opportunity. The access children have to free education here is leaps ahead of other countries. But don't get me wrong, we're nowhere near where we need to be. And education shouldn't be a privilege. It should be accessible to anyone that wants to take that extra step to learn, to better themselves, and to better this country. Arizona, we need to do better by our students. We need to do better by our teachers. Stand up and cheer for the Red for Ed movement. Now, as we walk across the stage, let's remember to be thankful for our blessings and the people that have supported us, to be kind to those around us, and to celebrate our accomplishments. Congratulations, ASU Ira A. Fulton, class of 2018.
Welcome back to the podium, Dean Kyle Squires.
Thank you so much. Next, it is my great pleasure to introduce one of Tempe's own. He's a homegrown hero, a successful businessman who never forgot the lessons that his mother taught him about helping others. He and his late wife, Mary Lou, invested $50 million into President Crow's vision to transform engineering at ASU. They're the reason we have an undergraduate research program, recruiting scholarships for top students around the country, world-famous faculty, and the reason that we have become the dominant engineering program in the Southwest, having grown from about 6,000 students in 2003 to more than 21,000 students this year. He's been there for you at E2, Fury Symposia, scholarship events. To some of you, he is Dr. Fulton or Mr. Fulton. Within our family, he's Ira. Please welcome Ira A. Fulton.
Rain or shine, I'm here. I was thinking of all the reasons why I shouldn't come, because this knee I got was in football here in 1950. In those days, one day in 1950, our college was going to be 5,000 one day. When I graduated out of the Tempe the IRD Paint Training School in 1946, this college was 1,163 students. So when I started thinking about the growth I've seen and how exciting I am to be here today to address you wonderful people, because till you have engineers and things are created, nothing happens. And when I look back at all the blessings that I've had, this Michael Crow, our wonderful president of this college, he's a great guy. Any guy can talk to me about $160 million, you know he's great. Plus. But you know something? It's the best investment I ever made. Look what I've got. Look at this great room and look at these wonderful students, this wonderful faculty. I call it my ROI, return on investment. So you guys are all my return on investment. Now, when I think about all the blessings that I've had, and what can I do more? Somebody's always saying to me, well, don't you miss it? I says, absolutely, I don't miss it. I'm helping people get an education. I want to see our youth have the same opportunity that I had. And when I can help anybody to get an education, I will. The biggest thing that I see today is the amount of children today who don't have an opportunity. When I read articles like 60% of the children that go to college graduate, only 40% drop out. When I read articles where 9,000 boys and girls a day drop out of high school, that's awful. They haven't got a snowball in hell of making a living in this world. And I'll tell you, when I look at our college and what we're doing here, I'm a young 86, but I'm going to be around for a while to watch you. But I'm hoping to help Michael grow this college and our wonderful Dean Squire here to a higher level. We got the greatest faculty in the world. You go realize how fortunate you are to come to this college because of the leadership we have on this campus. In the last 3 years, we've put in tutoring classes. We have 3 on campus for engineering. 34,000 students last year visited our tutoring classes for help. Isn't that wonderful that we made it available? Because we want you to make it. I was talking to the dean. We have summer camp coming up this year. Up in Prescott, we have 10 summer camps. He said, how do you feel about it? I said, well, I'm not too excited about thinking about it, but I said, I sure have fun going. Because I have fun addressing our freshmen. I have fun telling them what their future is. I want to tell you today that when 69% of you are going to stay in Arizona as engineers, that is a great accomplishment. That tickles my heart, because that means you're going to help us make things happen here in Arizona. And the other thing that makes me very thrilled is that you're going out with an average salary of $70,000. I think that's super. When I think about my wife's little teachers' college here, I can't say that to my teachers. I love them. I'm here because of my teachers. But I told Doug Ducey the other day, I said, you don't pass that 20% increase, you're going to be dog meat. And I'm in it. Because as far as I'm concerned, we don't waste money on education. We waste the talent because we don't have the facilities to educate them. And I tell you this, when I look at this college, when I first invested in it, it was around 5,000. Today it's 21,000. We're graduating 4,100 students this year. Isn't that wonderful? And you notice I had a big folder here, but I'm not going to go through all of it. We had 19 young people in this college, 19 years of age, graduate this year from this college. 19. Let's give them a... And of course, the oldest was 56, and I think that's for a clap. Well, I have to be careful because I I write notes down, and I write notes, and I read it, and I write new notes. I correct them, I edit them, and I get too many notes. But I can tell you that in looking at 40 of our students here and asking them to tell me why they went to, what were they going to achieve going to college here, and what did they expect, every one of them said they want to make the world better. They want to help people like how they were helped to get through college. 80% of the boys and girls on this campus have some type of help assistance, one way or the other, from scholarships, parents, or from government loans. Only 20% pay their way. The 20% that pay their way don't make as good a grade as the ones that have to work for it. You that have to work for it knows where it came from. I grew up in Tempe. My mother had a little cafe. I'm the last of 11 children. I was a sort of, you call a surprise. Because my mother was 46 and my dad was 56, so I was a surprise. But boy, well, what a neat surprise I was, because look, all the blessings I've had, how I've been able to help my family, help education as a whole. I just can't tell you that standing up here just gives me goosebumps, looking out at you and knowing where you're going to be 10, 20, 30 years from now and what you'll be able to get back to this college. Don't forget now your alumni. And don't forget, we always need your help and your advice to be a better university. And then the last thing I want to say is go Devils. Thank you.
Please welcome Dr. Squires back to the podium as we conclude the more formal, serious part of the program and transition to a more spontaneous, less predictable audience participation part of the ceremony.
Okay. All right, it's time. It's time for our students in this ceremony to be called by name and cross the stage to receive their diplomas. Now, the way this works is the graduates, of course, maintain some air of respectability. The audience should be as loud and creative as possible in your expressions of congratulations. Let's hear it. Good. Now again to our graduates, are you ready to graduate? Okay, well done. So the way this works is first, we start with our doctoral degree recipients. A PhD culminates years of academic study coupled with original research. Fundamentally, discovering something new, understanding what or why, and convincing your peers that it's important. That takes time. The outcome of your work represents a significant contribution to your field's body of knowledge, and the discoveries and achievements commensurate with the award of a PhD. Now for the audience, what you'll see, the graduation ritual is essentially a dance between each student and their faculty advisor, who attempts to place a rather odd-looking piece of clothing around the student's neck. That clothing, the doctoral hood, symbolizes completion of the PhD, though also does represent years of indentured servitude by the student. Now, after the PhD students, our master's students will come up to receive congratulations. Each of them has completed 30 credit hours of advanced study beyond their bachelor's degree to become literally masters of their discipline. Many of our undergraduate students take advantage of our 4+1 accelerated programs that allow them to complete their bachelor's and master's degrees in as little as 5 years. Finally, we'll applaud the accomplishments of our bachelor's degree recipients, some of whom, I have to say, have probably been here long enough to have earned both master's and PhD. Now, before we proceed, I would also like to acknowledge our highest achieving undergraduates. Could all students graduating from Barrett the Honors College or with some level of honors, cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, could you please stand and be recognized? We should also recognize the reader for our ceremony, Peter Lafford. Peter, thank you. He will pronounce your names as you cross the stage for at least the next hour for his dedication and commitment. Now finally, you may have noticed that some of our graduates have a very creative choice of headwear today. Unbeknownst to the students, we have a distinguished panel of judges out in the back. They evaluated, deliberated, made a recommendation, wrote a report, evaluated some more, before deciding on who to recognize as the standout mortarboard winners. Please direct your attention to the Jumbotron to recognize our standout mortarboard decorators.
Chad Ingersoll, Major Software Engineering. Carly Sanford, Major Engineering Management. And finally, Skylar Moore, Major Engineering. Please meet our Fulton School paparazzi at the tunnel as you exit to claim your fabulous prize.
Congratulations to our winners. Next, now before we proceed to recognize our graduates by name, we would like to share with you a video of what it took for you to get here today and where you might be going next. To the video.
My engineering superpower is being able to bike fast to get to class.
Working with 2 hours of sleep.
Superpower. I would say ability to function with not a lot of sleep.
My superpower is positivity, so no matter what kind of situation I can get myself into, I always look on the brighter side of things.
I like to be Superman, just to fly and help people. Yeah, being Superman is my superpower. That's what I want to do.
My superpower, I find it very strange, but also really great. So whenever I go around places, randomly the Rocky theme song just starts randomly playing. Wait, do you hear it?
My engineering fuel is hot Cheetos.
Probably cheap carbs. My engineering fuel of choice is cheap carbohydrates.
Ramen and coffee fuel me like nothing else.
For sure, coffee.
Coffee.
Dutch Brothers 6-shot caramelizer.
Starbucks 100%.
So 100% coffee. 100%. It's all 4 years has just been coffee.
A nice cup of coffee, no matter the temperature outside, is pretty good in the morning to get you going.
Coffee. My go-to.
Lots of coffee and lots of Netflix.
Is the world ready for me? Gosh, I hope so. Because if it's not, I'm gonna make it ready for me.
I'm definitely ready for the world, and I'm ready to prove what an ASU alum can do.
I want to change the world to improve equality.
I'll be involved on water, wastewater projects, and I'll be working with other people and collaborating, and I'm super excited for that.
I think that the world is ready for all of the Fulton graduates here today. I think it's been waiting for us.
I don't know. I don't think the world's ready for me. I'm coming for the world. So better look out.
After graduation, I will be continuing with my education through the 4+1 program in aviation management and human factors. After that, I haven't really decided what I wanted to be when I grow up.
The world definitely needs to be ready for empowered women who are strong leaders and know to take the world to the next level.
The world is ready for me because the world needs more engineers.
I hope so. I hope they're ready for me because I'm coming in hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the class of 2018.
Austin Stephen Bren. Advisor, Dr. Soroush Saghafyan. Raghav Venkatesan. Advisor, Dr. Baoshin Lee. Parag Sridhar Chandakar. Advisor, Dr. Baoshin Lee. Sung-Di Lin. Advisor, Dr. George Runger. Hooded by Dr. Rong Pang. Dongjin Lee. Advisor, Dr. Rong Pan. Bing Bing Si. Advisor, Dr. Jing Lee. Kun Wang. Advisor, Dr. Jing Lee. Shuluo Ning. Advisor, Dr. Jing Lee. Irfan Kula. Advisor, Dr. Robert K. Atkinson. Hooder, Dr. Ismail Jel. Siddhartha Sampath. Advisor, Dr. Isma Gel. Aishagul Demirtas. Advisor, Dr. Isma Gel. Dr. Anne McKenna, Director of the Polytechnic School, will greet the master's degree candidates in aviation programs, engineering programs, environmental and resource management, graphic information technology, human systems engineering, information technology, and technology entrepreneurial management. Lucas Montgomery Casanova. Matthew Foster. Matthew Reinhardt John Lucas. Katie Marie Fifolt. Tanya Marie Manning. Tyler Sean Krause. Robert L. Aker. Cynthia Martinez Gonzalez. John Brian Tyndall. Matthew Benjamin Woolert. Jorge Alejandro Rojas. Kendall May Sorensen. Brett Austin Winterstein. Amanda Margaret King. Lisa Francoise Lacquette Ward. Jennifer Williams Canotes. Deepa Umakanth. Reasul Islam. Adrian Castillo. Min Sien Lin. Zundren Guo. Adam Rangel. Nathan Harris Eastburn. Kaylee Rose Caparulo. Timothy John Dinelli. Joey Tio Nguyen. Praker Kandelwal. Sandaria Muthu Krishnan. Akshay Kamath. Anuja Kishan Singh Gohil. Kartik Murali, Sanjeev Ravindranathan, Gurupkar Singh Nerwal, Ashwin Krishnamurti, Saketh Srinivasan Rao, Kevin William Nichols, Brendan Kinso Weihara, Gabriel Martinez, Lindsay Marie Rogers, Haley Marie Holtgreave, Ruchira Dosatwar, Apurva Telukunta, Tinaker Prakash Kolipaka, Krishna Deepika Vila, Ishwar Bhatt, Tony Dolores Meyer, Robert Touchton, Skylar David Moore, Brendan S. Larson, Brian Edward Axelson, Raghav Krishnamurti, Nathan Eugene Finden, Pragya Kaushal, Zachary Brian Yusevich, John Yang, Petros Berhene Petros, Anuj Vidyut Gandhi, Bhavin Takar, Dhananjay Joshi, Vishnu Nandu Narang, Apurva Dattatraya Kernar, Nikita Shankar, Dr. Sandeep Gupta, Director, School of Computing Informatics and Decision Systems Engineering, will greet the master's degree candidates in Computer Engineering, Computer Science, Industrial Engineering, Software Engineering, and Master of Engineering. Sartak Khanna, Alan Valerian Rodriguez, Melroy Ambrose de Mello, Deepak Sapan Haldar, Aditya Pramod Nimbalkar, Vibhuti Tripathi, Alfred Frederick Gonsalves, Maxwell Appia, Abhijit Krishnan Radhakrishna Kurup. Yeah, go ahead. Nikita Kovur, Vachandarni Bhaskara Nadupali, Prashant Murali, Nishta Punjabi, Tejinder Singh Kang, Rubinder Singh, Vedant Sharma, Abhinav Jain, Utkash, Ayushi Jain, Akhil Kumar Thota, Hitendra Shukla, Sanjana Vasudevan, Rajiv Pratapan, Upendra Singh, Kapil Gupta, Deepak Purbi, Kartik Kaushik, Mingyuan Hua, Xie Yung Sheng, Haichao Yu, Funkte Jiang, Suyash Porwal, Siddharth K. Chowdhury, Deepak, Mohammed Mudassar Mohammed Hanif Sheikh, Kushal Jitendra Bhai Advaryu, Utkarsh Pandey, Ayush Pashotam Ruchandani, Santosh Laxmikant Bidve, Sudeep Janawade, Viral Patel, Suraj Sunil Shah, Harsh Chande, Kush Nilesh Shah, Sahil Sikka, Shobit Singhal, Divyanshu Bandil, Samyak Jain, Chiraj Subramanian, Ashish Kumar Tyagi, Vansh Surendra Singh Bolia, Yudhisthar Yadav, Sneha Manjunatha, Pujita Badari Narayan, Swati Netaji, Apurva Venkatesh, Srinidhi Padmanabhan, Melissa Ann Dunn, Isidro Delfino Perez, Jason Anthony Rice, Ankush Kanungo, Pranshu Varshini, Pradyuman Swami, Shefali Roy, Ujun Dilip Chaju, Garvit Kandelwal, Nagarchit Nama Balaji, Malikarjuna Shambulingapa Karyaplar, Kunal Bansal, Prashant Rajagopal, Chandan Gatuparti Somashekar, Vasuda Viswamurti, Sunaina Biralingi Gauda, Sai Pranav Ravichandran, Aravind Chandramoli, Kasirajan Saladurai Selva Kumari, Sai Vidya Sai Baba, Srinidhi Seshadri, Rukmani Ganapati Sitaraman, Pani Aravind Konduru Venkata, Saranya Damodaran, Deepak Soundararajan, Subramanian Venkateswaran, Narendra Kumar, Rutuja Nileshbai Faldu, Himani Egal Shah, Rizlain Essegir, Mihir Takar, Varuni Hulur Shama Rao, Tapan Kalpeshbai Doshi, Hetul Rajendra Varaya, Shobhit Sharma, Nishi Kalpesh Kumar Shah, Kshama Jain, Darshan, Akil Ravichandran, Sahil Rajesh Tayalkar, Dharani Sakari Pirangi, Sujita Metla, Nayan Tiwari, Alankrit Shah, Ujval Dasu, Prithvi Vasaraju Elavarti, Teja Kunderu, Vaishnavi Barla, Maunika Vupala, Rashmi Murahari Shetty, Sai Harshita Raidi, Praneeth Kanta, Binita Kumari Gupta, Krutika Surineni, Samya Parikh, Vraj Telivala, Ankit Vivek Nadig, Anshuman Bora, Raghav Shaktidaran, Karthik Devanathan, Manoj Suresh, Shashank Dandapani Sivakumar, Satya Pramod Mazumdar, Shashank Bhushan, Kamesh Fankayala, Ravi Teja, Sudasravan Samudrala, Manjit Chakravarti Manukonda, Akshay Reddy Kondu Janardan, Vishal Vaidya Nathan, Ravi Teja Chikam, Sai Krishna Niranjan Kipa, Sri Lakshmi Manchala, Bhavana Adimulam, Bharat Kurapati, Krishna Prasad Kuchur, Krishna Kanta Jayashri Chandrasekhar, Bharat Damodara Hebar, Mitun Muralidhar, Amrut Deshpande, Ray Young, Dhananjay Vishwajit Pandit, Kushal Bhatt, Kavita Singh Rathore, Robert Blazewicz, Mohammed Mirza, Kelvin Thomas Matthew, Tinu Thompson, Aaron Roy George, Robert A. Stevens, Natalie Michaelis Gaston, Arjun Pinkal Shah, Param Mehta, Shivani Oza, Nikhil Vementala, Stefano Warner Chang, Lawrence Patrick Osi, Amanda Michelle Matthias, Suprada Ganesh Nadiger, Caitlin Raquel Van Branch, Raquel Marie Lippincott, Yatar Sharma, Ishita Pawa, Shreyash Sharma, Subhadarshi Samal, Alexander Scott Pratt, Sri Vignesh Pakam Sri Srinivasan, Srinivas Narayan Murali, Tuan Din Nguyen, Chenchu Gautam Yerapothu, Pramod Kaladindi, Pragda Munagala, Pranoti Pralhad Rahangdale, Lavish Rohara, Shalin Seban Varghese, Saketh Mupana, Curtis Edward Bruns, Christopher Michael Swafford, Kirtana Rani Balakumar, Vahini Mohan, Satish Nandan Reddy Lakam, Susmitha Kistamseti, Sonali Umesh, Ammon R. Nielsen, Anuj Thula, Mayank Kullar, Rakesh Rajendra Katkam, Prabhat Racharla, Saiteja Sidikonda, Nefertiti Jordan, Aye Hashemi Sabur, Marthini Tabunos Taginod, Madhurya Mahesh, David Israel Hartzog, Shivam Gaur, William Christopher Montgomery, Vishal Singh Chauhan, Abhishek Kumar, Anurag Solanki, Aman Verma, Siddhartha Gulapali, Akil Reddy Marpula, Avinash Reddy Kaita, Sai Pramod Kolli, Ming Fei Young, Ting Yu Yang, Yutang Nie, Jiamin Peng, Christopher George Henderson, Lei Guo, Peter Krieger, Julia Robin Armstrong, Angel Diaz, Christian Paul Cito, Luis Castao Eguia, Raquel Jimenez Camarena, Akash Dilip Shah, Navis Kumar Singh, Sankait Rakesh Kakkar, Venugopal Reddy Yala, Srinivas Puranam, Chaitanya Jetty, Pushkar Desaraju, Durga Prasad Reddy Kotinti, Dilip Malia Karsagod, Abhishek Chandrasekaran, Rakesh Katapali, Joel Jerry Mascarenas, Neha Pulipati, Cephas Armstrong Mensah, Jose Eusebio, Christopher Todd Vance, Kartik Subramanian Sankaran, Arun Subramanian, Uttara Kirti, Ishwaran Ratinam, Mauricio Gutierrez,
Ryan Robert Carnegie,
Anitaraj Natarajan, Shiksha Patel, Maitreyi Navnath Pingale, Prachi Arun More, Pratik Iyer, Shantanu Sandeep Busari, Xuan Chang, Yu Shang Yu, Ying Yu Lin, Rundong Zhu, Chia Yu Su, Yi An Tsai, Syed Usama Hashmi, Mihika Shah, Bhagyashri Jairam Minakshi Gadekar, Vaishnavi Raj, Sheikh Mohammed Faizan, Zui Don Dao, Mahendra Reddy Bomiradi, Venkatesh Rajagopalan, Kaushik Karur Rangaraju, Bharat Kumar Suresh, Dhananjayan Santana Krishnan, Vamsi Krishna Godavarti, Courtney Justine Bannock, Shahaili Desai, Amir Shaikh, Varsha Muzumdar, Abhishek Farande, Gangsham Tiwakar Lele, Sagar Pradeep Navgire, Aniket Paul,
Abhishek Dutta,
Ashutosh Chandrakant Badke, Ayush Sanyal, Priyadarshini Gunaraj, Mitili Shivakumar, Archana Ramanathan Seshakrishnan, Swati Kanchan, Dipankit Shukla, Dhruv Arora, Pawan Patil, Ankur Bardwaj, Gurumurti Raghuraman, Ashish Sirohi, Ameya Wadekar, Siddhant Papu Saheb Tanpure,
Vikram Kiran Wathodkar,
Manan Temani, Jayesh Chaurasia, Sruti Pusunuru, Sharat Rao, Surbhi Singh, Sanchit Narang, Karan Upal, Meha Shah, Priyanka Dubey, Ikshan Dikshith, Nikhil Tibrewal, Aman Srivastav, Suchir Inamdar, Deepak Srinivasan Navanita Krishnan, Saisudashan Yanamandala, Gopal Rao Kolli, Anil Kumar Motupali, Abhimanyu Dogra, Chanika Sakia, Niharika Datta, Aditi Nath, Shunguang Li, Jiashu Song, Ravi Kiran Tankirala, Abhishek Srikant Bhatt, Santosh Mandya Jayaram, Siddhant Agarwal, Jitesh Kamble, Mohit Kishore Mulchandani, Kushi Itendra Patel, Dhruvil Gamshyambai Patel, Harsh Mukesh Patel, Jay Patel,
Pratik Srivastava, Anup Changam. Reem Abdelhai. Kartikeya Sarma Taticherla. Antony Sai Kumar Chatla. Akshay Jain. Rajat Sharma.
More awards. Yes, we're done.
That's incredible. All right. Let's congratulate our doctoral and master's students again. So we're now a little bit over halfway through the ceremony, and it's time to recognize our bachelor's graduates. And we're also going to have an opportunity here for some audience participation in just one moment. I'll explain. Before we get there, so as we know, many of our graduates arrived on campus 4 years ago, perhaps longer. Some of our bachelor's graduates came to campus more recently as transfer students. And some of our online students, today may be the first day that you're physically on campus. Whatever the path, we do hope that today is one day that you'll remember. Now, the way that we'll start recognition of our undergraduates receiving their bachelor's degrees is to recognize our Moore Award winners. These are graduates who have earned all of their credits at ASU while achieving a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Amazing, amazing. Now the audience participation is that we have a tradition that after we introduce our Moore Award winners, after they cross the stage, they will remain on the stage and they will lead all of us in Wells Fargo this afternoon, in the wave. And we will go around the bowl twice, led by the faculty, and we will kick that off in just a moment, and for our Moore Award winners.
Dr. Kyle Squires, Dean, will greet Moore Award winners. Yasmin Hassan. William Johnson. Jiaji Wu.
Marcos Ramiro Valenzuela.
Sean Michael Kermis. Kenneth Armijo. Benjamin Ernest Powell. Sean Wolfgang Wachtel. Bryce Edward Beagle. Kylie Ray Burgess. Blair Christina Henderson. Samit Reddy Domata. Kiana Gazuli. Dory Reiter. Kevin Alexander Koza. Aiden Alba.
James Daniel Baird.
Kyle Anderson. Reese Bailey. Mira Singh Benson.
So, go ahead. Mira Benson.
Anisha Gupta. Nicholas Laird Martinez.
Aditya Vijay Deotale.
Hayden Lane Hostetler.
Okay, so we'll bring our Moore Award winners back up on the stage. And remember, we are going to do the wave. 2 times around the bowl, Sparky will lead us. We're going to start here on the faculty. We're going to go that way, twice around the bowl. Remember, it's a very complicated process. are you all on the stage? Remember, audience participation, or we'll keep doing it until we get it right. Okay, we start here, we go that way. Finally, are you ready for this? Congratulations again to all of our Moore Award winners.
Dr. Anne McKenna, Director of the Polytechnic School, will greet the bachelor's degree candidates in Applied Science, Aviation Programs, Engineering Programs, Environmental and Resource Management, Graphic Information Technology, Human Systems Engineering, Information Technology, and Technological Entrepreneurship and Management. Earl von Langendorf. Heath Wolf Sullivan. Eric Hart Jacobson, Sean Scott Gwinner, Tim Barron, Jason Vaughn, Emily Kautz, Jordan M. Yapel, Alicia Rodriguez, Kyle Smith, Din Chun Chun, Ryan Yap, Jeffrey William Stansel, Mark Andrew Ford, Nathan Jerome Urrutia, Levi James Bunker, Jacob Arce, Zachary Daniel Arce, Matthew Figueroa, Justin K. Schneff, Derek Vaughn Guthrie, Esther Palumbo, Emily Marie Axt, George Wilfred Doucette II, Stephen Ray Wong, Sayed Tokpa, Christopher Nathan Washer, Reginald Nicholas Smith, Riley Moore, Ryan Abdullah Al-Munyaf, Abdul Jawad Kadem Al-Nakili, Ali Jamal Al-Sadiq, Igor Shipka, Ali Dalam Mohammed Al-Faid Al-Hajjari, Ali Nasser Bakamis, Angel Richard Martinez, Jesse Witkowski, Sam Hawkins, Ismael Garcia, Rebecca Krista Bell, Jamie Elizabeth Blows, Calvin John Caldwell, Benjamin Owens Meekum, Maxwell Lombardi, Vanessa Rivera, Brian Daniel Barnes, Joseph W. McMillan, Brent Austin Colsty, Douglas Colsty, Garrett Daniel Schonder, Anthony Michael Davison, Tyler Tamasakis, Francis Madrid, Nigel Melvin Madrid, Brendan Michael Gatto, Callum Wallace, Jordan T. Pettit, Austin Dubiel, Skylar Wayne Anselmo, Devin Lafayette Hahn, Robert Anton McLeod Goby, Jeremiah F. Lindsay, Howard H. Hua, Lee Griffith, Santiago Villegas, Jacqueline Maria Williams, Brett Jensen Fiedler, Tanner Dent Woodward, Rachel Moore, Brendan V. Trong, Samuel Allen Anderson, Brandon Lee Jeffries, Eric Alexander Leach, Michael Robert Brinker, Andrew Spencer, Kennedy S. New, Tyler Christopher Becerra, Wade Silas Adams, Brandon Michael Rogers, Eric Nathaniel Person, Brett William Friedhof, Garrett John Nordmeyer, Jacob Thomas L., Zachariah Walden Rivenberg, Christopher William Andrews, Christopher Robert Hidalgo, Jr., Amy Marie Davis Bonillas, Gerardo Pedraza, Cameron Lee Glass, Victoria Dolores Taverna, Emily Elizabeth Arnold, Stephen Andrzejewski, Paul Gardner, Alec Miller, Aaron Michael Dolgen, Tyler Harris Jesse, Nicholas O'Brien, Shelby Ann McGowan, Trevor Shea Hatton, Luis Sebastian Lopez, Jesus Mena, Zachary Marquez Necker, Karishma Thakar, Alexander Dylan Mobley, David Bowersox, Adam Jones, Miles Edward Miller, Gregory Connor Highwood, Matthew Douglas Mackey, James Van Lynn Wilson, Carlos Alfredo Leon, Kevin Clinton Baker, Bradley Regan Beuden, Bradley Frank Woolrich, Brian Rockmore, Coleman James Cookston, Shuo Jiang, Andrew Owusu Boateng, Ruben de Guang Linder, Benjamin Michael Gregory, John P. Dolan, Robert Kielbus, Christopher Edward Garling, Christopher Robert Kozara, Ricardo Antonio Paz, Ryan Patrick Malter, Alexis Elena Contreras, Thomas Espy, Jason Raymond Ansley, Cole James Gerke, Esteban Perez, Craig Jordan Gonsalves, Tyler Tabor, Thomas Gear, Oliver Nicholas Saccio, Corey Michael Smith, Daniel Sherwood, Dominic Robert Johnson, Kwak Fong Lam, Isabel Pahuyo,
Luke Stanky,
Chang Chuan, Pei Dong Shu, Daylong Lee, Matthew Sean Langford, Jose Luis Diaz Jr., Ismael Kipeja Sanogo, Robert Scott Metzger, Tristan Bryce Nash, Jesse Isaiah Kimball, Brandon Sarhad, Denisha Makia Bragg-Bell,
Michael Vincent Higgins, Mark Demarest, Xintiang Chen, Richard Joseph Wallace,
Ramon Luce Macias Jr., Nolan Jack Michael Sperling, Kara Renee James, Ubaldo Francisco Ozeta, Wesley Vincent Richardson, Fidel Igama, Abdul Razak Fahan Al-Shamari, Dylan James Rodriguez Wold, Sun Young Pak, Michael Bruce Austin, Gregory A. Cottrell Jr., Brian Matthew Hensley, Christopher Lauren Lenk, Devon Henry Lorenzini Foster, Nook Anti Bui, Olivia Montoya, Saul Hernandez, Brennan Monclaro Gomez, Philip Beagley, Nikki Bell Ladd, Keisha White, Erica Cade Combs, Carrie Lascelle, Ryan Hal Farmore, Kirsten Ansager, Latoya Shante Lipscomb, Stephen Robert Solis, Edward Anthony Gonzalez, Kristen Wolfe, Ashley N. Smith, Lilia Ripke, Alexa Ann Moser, Holly Miller, Hank Nicholas Gettle, Ryan Haber, Zachary Eugene Whitman, Ashley Aldona Weiss, Eric Celaya, Zachary Robert Bramwell, Deanna Marie Durand, Andrew Goldberg, Ryan DeGarian, Chase Hannelay McFadden, Kenneth William Kerlick, Blake Poljasic, Justin Lawrence, Nash Alexander Roney, Joshua Dylan Baxter, Gianmarco Werner Minin, Alicia Marie Slater, Ashley Leanne King, Donald E. Stump, Joshua Scott St. Germain, James Callahan, Davis Veldhuizen, Philip Bizub, Miranda Esparza, Zachary S. Padilla, Gregory C. Landers, Moriah Brooks Sautel, Janessa Lynn Van Cowenberg, Connor Matthew Tittle, Patrick Allen Rickey, Kevin Michael Brooks, Joseph James Mascaro, Kristen Sabrina Rigo, Serena Kathleen Smith, Ricardo F. Martinez, Jite Kim, Jacob Thomas Hanna, Kendra Marie Dawson, Christopher K. Huang, Ashley Marie Harris, Antoinette Riddell, Dominique Caroline Tomaselli, Madison Leanne Reynolds, Jacolby L. Harvey, Colin Schmidt, Kaylin Francis Conlon, David Beasley, Christopher Rodriguez, Keith Wilson Lewis, Mitchell McCoy, Brock Michael Bush, Benjamin Alexander King, Denise Bartame, Joshua Joseph Rublik, Katri Alexandra Morrison Gulius, Avery Bing, Keenan Scott Lally, Nathan Timmy, Alexander Lamar Johnson, Daniel Diaz, James Pujol, Kavya Venkatesan, Craig Matthew Roskowski, Stefan Asensio Amundaren, Zachary Kishin Yoder, Annalise Renee Flores, Benjamin Paul Gilbert, Melissa Kaminsky, Tyler Andrew Deers, Matthew James Steinmetz, Ethan Begrowitz, Christopher John Bray, Eloy Michael Cruz, Aaron M. Hernandez, Shannon Davis, Brandy Laahiwaukekahe Alino Garma, Lauren Ashley Fosget, Michael Richard Moreno, Michael Zachary Wolfus, Hayden William Hall, Brady Joseph Dixon, Adam C. Lasco, Jake Anthony Emanuel, Anthony Garcia, Brandon Torres, William Carlos Joyce, Guadalupe Olguin, Eric Teal, Corey Edward Bergman, Alexandra Luann Shaw, Caitlin Ann Schroll, Taylor Jordan Reagan, Sterling Martin, Lindsay Ann Edgerton, Destiny Hope Lang, Marissa Renee Lefevre, Nicholas Day, Nathaniel Davis Ellingson, Garrett Michael Acito, Kevin G. Cheng, Haley Michiko Torres, Roberta Noel Davenport, Julie Peck, Nicholas Nathaniel Larson, Joshua Benjamin Anderson, Michael Mosher, Bailey Christopher Dwyer, Chandler Simpson, Sedona Elsie Wargo, Dustin Duke, John Thomas Bigelow, Danielle Lujan, Shelby Tsui, Daniel Isagulian, Jonathan David Krupla, Ryan J. Kreutzer, Katrina Vasquez, James Taylor Mittman, Brian Arce, Austin James Ehrlich, Austin Robert O'Brien, Carl Edmund Iverson Jr., Ty A. Newman, Tiana Marie Morgan, Kyle Alexander Charles, Patricia G. Guzman Martinez, Ryan Patrick Nolan, Nicholas Twyman, Alyssa Ann Haichu, Takian Michael Gibbs, Victoria Elisha Esquivel, Everett Tyler Riccio Kainoa Arakaki, Onre Henricus, Erica Sievers,
Jonathan George Burns, Daniel Lee Houston, Mohammed Nasser Al-Fawan, Robert William Briscoe, Robert Adam Standard, Tyler Ray Chabola, Logan Grant Gunkel, Daniel J. Miller, Benjamin Martis,
Dr. Sandeep Gupta, Director, School of Computing Informatics and Decision Systems Engineering, will greet the bachelor's degree candidates in computer science, computer systems engineering, engineering management, informatics, industrial engineering, and software engineering. Joseph William Bronstein, Jared William Zornitsky, Cameron Lynn Kurtz, Kari Page Sanford, Alexander Mackenzie, Scott Jeffrey Odell, Omar Madrigal, Cecilia Marie Wright, Alexander James Casera, Harrison Graham, Pengfei Xuan, Watsumon Montri, Zachary Robert Russick, Kai A. Holman, Keegan Edward O'Hare, Jordan Reed Mann, Lisette Nevarez, Samuel Alexander Vargas, Christopher Allen Staggers, Jia Liang Situ, Hussein Al-Hader, Devin Samir Kawarvala, Devin Ariel Waltz, Corey J. Latino, Matthew Ray Barty, Diana Karen Solis, Ricardo Rangel, Tyler Robert Wenjin, Jose Alonso Segara, Aram Martinez, Luis Andre Zinzun, Daniel Franklin Anderson, Jonathan De Souza de Paula, Jennifer Kraus, Allison Emily Finley, Peter Joseph Renowicki, Braden Richard O'Mara, Matthew Natala, Tien Duc Hu Fung, Ladapa Chayasat, Fung Tran, Abdullah Samir Al-Arabi, Samuel Lamb, Kelsey Nan Cartwright, Madison Rose Medakevich, Tyler Austin Acock, Megan Elizabeth Arnold, Jared Joseph Kistler, Eric Lee Davis, Michael Cameron Ciro, Crystal Lynn Clemens, Holly Jennifer Ann Irwin, Andrew Thomas Cruz, Adam Christopher May, Gershinder Singh Sodi, Jesus Miguel Camus, Connor Stephen Yates Koch, Seth Howell, Austin Scott Hancock, Kyle Rodney Moffett, David Rodenberg, Richard R. Rohrkemper, Jonathan Muro Villegas, Sean Michael Brown, Brian Lawrence Parrish, Joshua Daniel Becker, James Smith, Jacob William Leonard, Mahdi Murad Al-Harbi, Marcel Santa Cruz, Trevor Otto Forey, Kalen Patrick Strones, Scott W. Dunning, Eric M. Whiteside, Jesus Castaneda, Zachary Ryan Timberlake, Aditya Samant, Sullivan Wenger, Daniel Israel Perez, Yusuf Jassim Al-Emadi, Adam Joseph Gaetano, Damian Joseph Rasky II, Todd Cueva Wenker, Peter George DeVille Bichot, Raoul Dewar, John Zachary Olin, Ryan Douglas Mann, Julian Morales, Loy Wynn, Bryant Law, Stephen Frank Carniado, Sarah Hayat, Gadir Khalid Al-Farij, Galia Youssef Al-Farsi, Abdulaziz Ibrahim Al-Rashid, Ryan Matthew Everhart, Jordan Michelle Jones, Jacob B. Weems, Brenda May Reardon, Cecilia Jandura, Andrea Aguilera, Moises Espinosa, Taylor Nicole Clausen, Brandon Glenn Jackson, Somaraju Khalidindi, Tyler Albert Lewis Duty, Brandon Buck, Cody Dana, Jad Nawfal, Brandon Paul Benich, Ali Bandar Al-Subai, Raed Al-Arfaj, Khalid Hassan Al-Katani, Esteban Rene Osuna, Michael Anthony Givens, Josiah David Stefanski, Aaron Richard Baczynski, Matthew Powers Stelino, Jaden R. Wass, Sebastian Santiago, Tyler Clemens, Joshua Allen Hunziker, Zeus Medina, Thomas Alexander Forrest, Brett Ryan Bauman, Charles Ezedrick Johnson, Alexander James Frankos, John Michael Oxley, William Waldy, Brandon Yuri Lebed Yurchek, Gareth Kenyoni Whitehead, Frank Michael Palmisano, Gerardo Gaz, Yu Chong Lee, Alexander Loizu, Benjamin David McCord, Robert Jaramillo, Sidhant Kanwar, Liam Lowry, Abdallah Al-Galaf, Abdulaziz Ahmad, Syed Ali Al-Musawi, Ahmad Al-Failakawi, Hashem Al-Shaks, Nasser Al-Kaloshi, Michael Kramer, Aaron Tamaden, Ogeniu Chukume Anastasia Erhue, Samjana Devkota, Segandino Marcus Haushin, Stephen Anthony Campbell, Abdullah Saad Al-Azam, Abdul Rahman Adnan O Habash, Nawaf Khalid bin Shalail, Bader Al-Khaldi, Frank Levesque, Lauren Ashley Hancox, Wei John Chen, John Kevin Cava, Stephen King Jr., Xinyuan Wang, Yusef Ahmed, Ahmed Al-Balul, Abir Rahman, William Francis Dunn, Nathan Yellowhair, Matthew Joseph Lyons, Ronak Singh Arora, Andrew Warren Stanton, Nicholas Scott Stanton, Alex G. Gao, Hannah Doe, Albarosa Flores, Andrew Edward Negri, Maria Fernanda Castro, Roxanne Shannon Luckett, Catherine Bahia Adams, Abdul Rahman Al-Mazrui, Ahmad Al-Sayeg, Lloyd Kwang Chi Allen, Sarah Fala Adel, Bhavana Chinta, Akila Sayanagaki Morella, Jeremy Paul Cade, Ahmed Kassem, Dominic Anthony Sisenti, Zachary James Billings, Wyland Dakota Barton, Gabriel John Leese, Kendra Neal, Betty Jing, Samuel Wang, Carl Friedrich Noss, Tarek Salama, Waris Pupabel, Nicole Heather Gettelman, Caleb Jason Riles, Rafael Matthew Pasqua, Roman Paolo Bustos Pasqua, Maxfield Chance Christian Lehman, Kartik Gupta, Shuifeng Dong, Robert N. Steele, Aaron Musingo, Ojkan Medic Ojan, Joey Chiu, Lazaro Ortiz, Chad Joseph Ingersoll, Abik Chowdhury, Brandon David Nidam, Ellery Hermes Learn, Peter Tuan Lee, Terry Wen, Excel Ortega, Paul Alexander Horton, Cecilia Aurora Laplace, Ali Reza Berramond, Joshua Stephen Hewlett, James Allen Quigley, Mick Thomas Undelian Lim, Caesar Marin Margalen, Jessica Lee Armstrong, Anthony Michael Pipia, Veronica Mazur, Sean Ladre Blakely, Raina Elizabeth Blakely, Sydney Jeanette Brown, Tyler Alexander Compton, Devin William Brown, John Alden, Rosalba Vargas, Fola Shade Adedatun Talabi, Ramil Azar Nabi, Nathan R. Ormiston, Paul Christopher Rogers, Natalie Fleischiger, Hugh Maria Lewis, Andrew Dominic Polikin, Danielle Jordan Dicino, Christopher Kyle, Anderson Nigel Cadell, Timothy Gregor DeRusso, Douglas Porter, David Evan Lovett, William Shull, Brian Hood, Zhen Qian, Haonan Li, Yu Hao Hua, Mary Catherine Insua, Larry Donald Pruitt III, Andrea Nicole Spence, Mohammed Manik, Lillian Matias Ngueta, Udong Duan, Patrick Joseph Trainer, Karun Vasuki Ramesh, Yared Gebre Christos, Snehit Mikelineni, Robert Andre Machula, Abel Gonzalez, Nathan Fagard, Carl William Harris, Catherine Elaine Doxey, Derek Scott Wallace, Alexander Arena, Javier Perez, Benry Dong, Timothy Anders Pittman, David Latimer, Jesse Nazarene Datu, Eric Alberto Ramirez Cordero, Nathaniel Lorne Shantz, Andrew Carnes, Sam Morton, Ryan Linehan, Michael Joseph Pizzicaroli, Aaron Lanfear, Ali Khan, Yuri Isparian, Diallo Manral, Marius Haji Michael, Chase Vedder, Michael Molina, Joseph Allen, Christine Pak, William Chen, Martin Arellano, Danielle Gannon, Justin Thomas Dan Weber, Rachel Elizabeth Dedinsky, Harrison James Lubbers, Weston R. Christensen, Richard Dalton Huber, Victoria Lynn Ottenheimer, Nelson Trong, Aidan Tarkington, Maximilian Kaiser Henzerling, Stephanie Rachel Benz, Hung Win, Paul Simerda, Joshua Mulla, David Christian Gutierrez, Trevor Calvin Schlenker, Brandon Matthew Gardell, Vanshe Kurana, Noor Dia Aboud, Malik Nabil Y. Abdul Jabbar, Kiran Suresh, Rachel Chayo, Jacob C. Browning, Robert Joseph Logan II, Kyle Chapman, Philip Manning Giadritis, Ryan David McCloskey, Logan Allen Vlieger, Christopher Michael Lavoie, Parker Jonathan LeBlanc, Oliver Dean Schywiller, Brock McCullough, Victoria Lynn Bowman, Sunny Mahesh, Vatsal Nimish Kumar Shah, Neil A. Viswanath, Dallas Michael Little, Devin Edward Hesketh, Ronnie Vu, Ryan Christopher Gillio, Trent Peterson, Anthony Joseph Guerrero, Manuel Alejandro Beltran Vella, Mohammed Al-Shati, Anas Adam Arafat, Diego Peroso, Weihao Huang, Paptawan Minkiri, Juan Chul Kim, Mark William Kojancic, Francisco Bencomo, Kevin Shim, Jorge Roldan, Kevin James Vanderhorn, Michelle Gonzalez, Alejandra Casas, Giancarlo Haskew Saraceni, Matthew Hollenbeck, Griffin Alexander Wiebel, Chloe Sarabian, Chelsea Lisbeth Carvajal, Raimundo Dovalina, Shivam Alkesh Modi, Mohammed Yagub, Junbo Shen, Longhao Zhao, Jinghao Deng, Tariq Bayunis, Haomeng Zhang,
Alexander Hamilton Jader, Hassan Abdul Karim Al-Mula, Reem Al-Ameri, Wyatt James Shalifu, Abdulaziz Hussein Al-Ghatani, Samuel Matan Robinson, G. Clerzi Di Cardivallo Cota, Adam Kalani Bennett, Miguel Rodrigo Martinich. Ferris H. Aljaber. Jason Joliet. John Paul Angermeyer. Tarek Azuni. Nicholas John Miller. Ashwin Kumar Saran Kumar. Tarun Krishna. Shahad Sami Humusani. Lama Shaba Al-Gamadi. Hocheng Zhang. Motenrayo Oyatobd.
All right, almost done. We do have one last group of students to cross the stage today. So a bit of background. So every semester, our faculty select one undergraduate student from each degree program as their outstanding graduate. Students are designated as outstanding graduates based on their academic performance and for their contributions to the success of the Fulton School's mission. Also, chosen upon graduation every semester, a second group of students, our Impact Award recipients, are honored for their significant contributions and accomplishments beyond the classroom. These students are recognized for excellence in one or more areas of research, leadership, public service, and social entrepreneurship endeavors that have beneficially impacted the ASU community as well as larger communities in Arizona and elsewhere. After these graduates are introduced, we will ask all of our graduates to stand and be recognized one last time.
Sami T. Mian. Monica Kiile Hua. Destry Suzanne Jacobs. Cody David Van Cleve. Ivana Ninkovic. Yasmin Hassan. William Johnson. Michelle Capriles Escobedo. Berenice Alexandra Castro. Samantha Kate Baker. Erin Glavin. Paulina Davison. Pamela B. Coleman. Kylie Elizabeth Southard. Amber Rose Drana. Ian Michael Brenner. Christine Rotzinger. Nathan Charles Kishiyama.
Jiaji Wu. Sparky.
Can we get a round of applause for our outstanding grads and Impact awardees? Keep it going, they worked really hard.
Mill Avenue is waiting.
At this time, all graduates, please rise. One more time with feeling. Congratulations to the class of 2018.
So please be seated. Okay. They're ready. So, congratulations, you've made it. We are very proud to call you graduates, now new alumni, and again, please reflect and be proud of what you've accomplished. You will discover that it's the journey that matters, the experiences that you acquire, the people that you meet, and essentially doing your best and basically taking every chance that you have to advance yourselves and your ideas. That's what will matter. 2 assignments. 1, stay in touch. As new alumni, we want to hear from you. We want you to become involved. We need your help to continue to advance the Fulton Schools. 2nd assignment, pay it forward. Everyone in here, all of our graduates have benefited along the way. Someone to help, provide assistance, mentorship in a time of need, be on the lookout for others. It makes a difference. It's how we basically continue to advance as the Fulton Schools and produce great graduates. So now this does conclude our ceremony. Before we go, I need to provide some instructions, otherwise we'll lose faculty in the auditorium and that's just not a good thing to do. One more time, students and faculty, please rise. So, the platform party on the stage is going to stand and walk out first, so please do stay where you are until the platform party has reached the tunnel. Guests, please meet your graduates outside so that the staff in the arena can prepare for the next ceremony. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and evening. Do be safe, and as Iris said, go Devils!